Okay, engine on. Decision about a signal, I don't need one. Little POV drive today then, so just around this area, just for a couple of minutes, and I have an additional camera today which is hopefully capturing a bit of my steering and my control inputs, gear lever, etc., but out of view. You can see at least when I'm using it, and potentially my feet as well, so visibility is quite poor then, looking for any signs of any approaching vehicles. Could be sight, could be sound. If I'm not accelerating, I may as well cover my brake to reduce my reaction time. Okay, trying to look as far as I can around the corner then by having a little lean over. Happy with what I can see, aiming for here. Trying to look as far as I can, so keeping track of the corner and keep extending my view so as I can start to see a little further around the corner. Trying to look further around the corner, having a little lean as well so that I can try and get a bit more reach around the corner. Okay, now I'm going to be turning left here, so approaching nice and slow. I can see well enough that I can go. I've got space to go into. Making sure, of course, that my signal cancels. If it doesn't, I'll cancel it to avoid confusion to others. Trying to look as far as I can then, past a parked BMW. Got a lady pushing a buggy, happy with them. And then straight back over to the left-hand side. On this occasion then, I'm going to be following the road straight. And at the end of my road then, I'm turning left. So mirrors and signal. I can see well enough that I could have gone if I hadn't have had the Volkswagen. Been able to go into higher gears quite early on then as I'm climbing, as I'm going down a hill. Ever so easy for the car. Just starting to add a little bit of accelerator now because the hill is starting to climb. As I start to climb the hill then, a little bit more accelerator. The speed on my speedo now is 40, but the speed on there says it was 39. It dropped to 38. There's no one behind me, so it must have been me that it was sensing, which means this car is not bad actually for accuracy on the speedo. It's pretty good going. Okay, vehicle in front's got brake lights on then. They've taken them off now. I need to be careful I don't exceed the 40 limit. Now I'm going downhill. Vehicle in front's got an indicator and brake lights on. Just going to come off on the brakes just a little bit so when this person looks in their rearview mirror they don't have any cause for concern. And at the roundabout then I'm going to go straight ahead. I can see quite well out onto the roundabout. It looks like I can continue. I'm happy to commit at this point, keeping on the left hand side for my straight ahead, and at this point here I'm signalling for people that I cannot see. Okay, I'm not being followed by anyone, but I am turning immediately right, so I've changed that to a right signal, going straight into the filter lane, dropping a gear as there's no need for me to stop. Turning right again. I'm happy at the moment that I can see there's no one there, so I'm going to do this without a signal. Then I'm going to go immediately left. If I was followed now, I'd consider going slower, lowering gear and signalling, but I'm happy with what I can see that there's no one around. Right then, there's a lady sat in the Mini looking at her phone, and and I'm going to now pull into the space with the tree in front. Clutch down, I don't need it. Straightening up, just checking my distances with my lines, and I'm all good.